Good morning, everyone. I'm Alice Kwan from the Hong Kong Government Trade and Industry Department. Today, I would like to introduce to you the government support scheme that help SME to expand their export market. This is the XME Export Marketing Fund, what we call the EMF. First of all, let's have a look at the objective of the scheme. Actually, the EMF aims to help SME to expand their business through participations in export promotion activities. Actually, not all kinds of activities is fundable under our scheme, and I will introduce in the following slides some of the scope of our scheme. First of all, let's have a look at the eligibility of the scheme. Actually, most SME can apply for the scheme if you satisfy this requirement. First of all, the SME must be registered in Hong Kong. The second one, the SME must have substantive business operation in Hong Kong. In other words, if the company is just a shell company, or if its business is mainly outside Hong Kong, it may not be qualified for our scheme. And the last one is that an SME must fulfill the definitions of SME. In other words, for manufacturing companies, its employees cannot exceed 100, and for non-manufacturing companies, the staff numbers cannot exceed 50. Then let's have a look at the scope of the scheme. All these activities can be funded under our program. The first one is participation in trade fair, exhibitions, and business missions, which are held outside Hong Kong. And the second category is for SME to participate as exhibitor in export-oriented local trade fairs. I want to specialize that only export-oriented trade local fairs can qualify for EMF. If the trade fair is actually targeted at the local consumer, like the book fair or the computer fair, these activities are not eligible for funding support, because the purpose of our scheme is to assist SME to export, to expand their overseas market. And those exhibitions which target at the local market, they are not eligible for the funding support. And the other two fundable activities are advertisements placed on printed trade publications, also target at export markets, and also advertisements placed on eligible websites. And the next one is about the amount of grants. For each applications, you can get 50% of the total approved expenditure incurred by the applicant at a ceiling of 50,000, and each SME can have a cumulative amount of grant for 150,000. No matter how many times you apply for the fund, once you reach the ceiling, you can't get any more. Okay. So, what are the fundable expenditure? The fundable expenditure include, if you join an exhibitions or business missions, you can claim the participation fee, and also the construction and design fee for the booth is also fundable. Also, when you join exhibitions, sometimes you may print some catalog or brochure for use for that event, and the fees for such expenses are also claimable. And if you go for an overseas exhibitions, the traveling expenses between Hong Kong and the city of the activities can also get subsidized, as well as the hotel accommodations. The last one is if you advertise on print publications or on website, the advertising fee is also fundable. Okay, let's have a look at the application procedure. It's very simple. You can just, after the completion of the activities, you can submit the applications within 16 calendar days after the event or the issue day of the advertisement. Our application form can be downloaded from the website, so there is no pre-approval procedures. if you are not sure about whether the activities is eligible for funding support, it would be good if you can first check with us whether that event is a fundable activities or not before you join the event, because we do not have any pre-approval procedures, and once you finish the event, you can come and submit your application. So let's have a look at the statistics concerning the profile of our beneficiaries. We have operated the scheme for almost 10 years, and so far we have approved 133,000 applications, and the amount of grant is almost 2 billion. And we got the sectors which benefit most from the scheme are the import and export trade, which account for 40%, and both the manufacturing and non-manufacturing sectors receive similar support from our scheme, with the manufacturing sectors constitute 46%, while the non-manufacturing sector representing 54%. It's mainly China, which accounts for 12%, followed by Germany, 3%, and the USA. For the two new fundable items, which were introduced in the later stage in 2008 and 2009, the trade publication and internet advertisement, they also constitute quite significant proportions of our applications in recent years. So here's our inquiries information. So if you have any questions about our scheme, you can visit our homepage, which gives you very detailed information about the application procedures, the eligibility, and the scope of this funding. And also you can email to us or visit us. Thank you. Also, you can visit our booth. We have a booth at counter, I think booth number E01, where you can get information about our scheme, as well as other SME support service provided by the Trade and Industry Department. Thank you very much.